Hi guys and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 with Rangers. Business end of the season now. This is our game in hand at home to Hibs, who we just battered 4-0 at Hampden Park in the Scottish Cup semi-final. So unchanged squad it's going to be today. Hibs in woeful form there. We've beat them 6 times, drawn twice, and they've beat us 4 times, so we don't have the best record against them, but it is a sellout here at Ibrox, and as I say, we've just come off pummeling them in the Cup, so hopefully this unchanged side will be able to do the same again. Fulton, Houston, Fernandez, Wallace, Oliveira, Barjonas, McGinn, O'Halloran, Avdiaj, Afif and Morelos. Morelos, who actually bagged goals, 2 of them at Hampden Park, finally scoring for us again. He's back in the lineup here. I'm going to passionately say we should be winning this without any problem. That goes over well with Murray Wallace, Jamie Barjonas and Michael O'Halloran. Get creative, guys. We need to start scoring some goals. Of course, a win today will put us back on top of the league. We'll be even on points with Celtic, but we'll be ahead on goal difference. The goal difference currently, we're actually bang level with them, 44 goals apiece. And who knows, it may come down to goal difference at the end of the day. So we have to make sure we're scoring as many as we can when we win. Barjonas is ball in. Wallace can't get there. McGinn against his old club now, picks it up out wide. Whips it back in. Header away, O'Halloran it will come to. He puts it back in the mix, and it's so easy for Smith, the Hibs goalkeeper, to catch that one. Not happy at all with what O'Halloran's decision was there. Smith kicks it long and high. Barjonas gets it away. Easy for McMullen. Good challenge O'Halloran. Easy for Crawford to pick up though and find McGeoch. Back to McMullen. We're chasing shadows a bit. Through ball's poor though. Murray Wallace sweeps up. And Fulton will have it now for us. He'll probably kick it long now, will he? Fulton will kick it long. It's a terrible ball. Wilson easily heads it forward. It's out to McMullen. Far too much space here for Hibs to operate in. McGeoch over the top. It's a huge chance. This is a goal, isn't it? Square ball it has to be. And Long finishes. Chris Long puts Hibs, who couldn't lay a glove on us at Hampden, 1 up at Ibrox. And why can we not play in front of our own fans? All of a sudden our home form is in the toilet. We've had 5 shots, all of them on target, and you're trying to tell me none of them have been worth a look? 6 shots, all of them on target, none of them worth a look. Oliveira now with the throw. Let's hope number 7 gets his equaliser. Avdiaj, Barjonas, O'Halloran acres, has to find Morelos. O'Halloran squares it, Morelos is there, and what the fuck was that? Apparently McHugh got his foot in there and stopped that one. Morelos for me has to be burying that. 22 minutes on the clock as Smith kicks it long. Barjonas managing to intercept forward for Morelos. Come on, son. Loses it. Picked up though by O'Halloran. It's far too congested in the middle of the park there for me. McGinn now. There should be a move from Afif to get in behind on the left. Oliveira provides it on the overlap. Touch. Acres of space to pick across. It's very deep. O'Halloran's not going to win that though. Houston now it comes to on the other side, and we're not decisive enough here in creating a chance for me. Barjonas, Afif, smash it in, son. Afif smashes it off the bar, and then O'Halloran's in another time zone there. Should have pounced. Houston to Barjonas, O'Halloran. There goes Houston. Come on, put the ball in, son. Houston crosses low. Morelos is there for 1-1. Thank God. Once again, push forward is the instruction. It's 50th league goal for Rangers. You'd never know it. Alright, so we're well on top here statistically. And we'll have another chance to score. Barjonas' corner's in. Fernandez heads it in. Ivanildo Fernandez, the quick 1-2. 2-1 ahead. Right, come on. Again, the instruction is press forward. We need as many goals as we can for this goal difference. Okay, Fulton now with the goal kick. 10 shots to 3 in our favour. We're definitely dominating proceedings. Fulton's goal kick is completely aimless though. Wilson gets it forward. Barjonas wins it back. Well done, son. Go on, O'Halloran. Run them. Run them. Oh, beats his man. Not exactly a brilliant ball to Afif, who cushions it for McGinn. There's space to get it to Oliveira. He does. Oliveira now angling it in. Morelos is there. It's not the most convincing, but it's in for 3-1. Now they deserve some praise. Morelos has a brace once again. If he can keep scoring like this to the end of the season, maybe we'd have a chance. McGeoch now whipping her in though. Stacey with the header. Wilson over the bar. And it looks like my praises went to their heads. As soon as I praised them, instead of saying push forward, we can see the chance. As Ian Fulton will take the kick. Let's aim for one of our players this time, please, Ian. Forward towards Morelos. It's headed away, but at least it went towards Morelos. McMullen to McGeoch. McGinn with a good challenge this time. Jonas and McGinn are doing well, winning the ball back in there. Houston, Jonas, Fernandez, good play. If we can get a fourth before half time, we're absolutely laughing. O'Halloran in. Morelos is at a first half hat trick. Gonna have to take this first time. No, he doesn't have to take it first time. He takes a touch, slots it into the far corner. It is a first half hat trick, and it is 4-1 before the break. Exactly what we needed. Type of dominating performance that's going to send out a title warning to Celtic. They're at Pittodrie next. We obviously at McDermott Park ourselves don't have an easy game of it either, but hopefully if Celtic see us battering teams like this, it'll make them nervous. We're going to have to passionately praise them, aren't we? Morelos will come off for Eduardo Herrera, would you believe, and Casey Palmer is on for Avdiaj to see what Casey Palmer can do. He still has to convince me that he's worth spending the 2 odd million on, 2.7 or something I think the fee is. I'm actually glad now that I didn't pull the trigger immediately. You know, when he came in and he was doing well, he was flying. I was considering actually just paying it and securing him after the first like 3 games or something. So I'm glad I didn't now. Corner kick to be taken by Jonas, who's had a great delivery recently. It's in, it's headed away though by Gray. Jonas will get it first of all. His cross hits McMullen, but Palmer will rescue. Down the line for him. Nope, back to Fernandez. He goes down the line. Jonas into O'Halloran. Cross is poor. Gray away. Jonas. Afif in acres. Drops to him. 5-1. Praise, praise, praise. Afif has 10 for the season. Good for him. Good for him. And Ibrox is bouncing now. After conceding the first goal of the game, we have rolled back. And we will bring on Dimitri Mitchell for Afif. Let Afif get a rest before we have to play St Johnstone. We have to play St Johnstone in a couple of days, by the way. We don't get a good amount of rest before that game. Ten minutes to go. Can we make it 6? Maybe. Houston with the throw. Jonas's ball quickly in over the top. Mitchell there. Too tight. Oh, it's not too tight an angle. Dimitri Mitchell puts it in. It is 6-1. I'm going to tell him to push forward. I want 7. But Jonas is putting on a real display. I do agree with the commentator there. Oliveira with the throw to McGinn. There's a chance for 7. McGinn to Oliveira. Poor one. McGuinness can break. Ah, don't let them get a second back. Long now. Plays it in behind. Fernandez is sleeping. It's in. It's a chance. It's a shot. It's a save. Ian Fulton. Good, good, good. And this will put us level with Celtic, but 5 goals ahead of them on the goal difference. Crawford's delivery. It just goes past everybody and Palmer can complete the clearance. O'Halloran flicks it on actually. Could Herrera is in. Go on, make it 7 Herrera. Herrera's in on the keeper. Oh. He's completely asleep as Danny Wilson tracks back and robs the ball from him. 2 added minutes I think are going to pass without much action. And that is a massive boost to our title chances. Hopefully we can take confidence from this into the game against St Johnstone when we go up to Perth. We need some confidence, God knows, going up to Perth. It's a really tricky venue to go to and we need 3 points. 3 points an absolute must. As Long picks it up for Hibs here. Fulton saves again. Clearance is off Long, but Jonas completes it and it is full time. And it's a 6-1 Rangers victory here at Ibrox. Passionately, very well done. There's nothing more you can say than that, really, is there? Excellent, excellent showing. Morelos hat-trick. Now has 5 goals in his last 2 games out of nowhere. And we will be playing at the same time as Celtic go to Aberdeen. I mean, looking at it though, Celtic have to lose. We have to be 3 points clear going into the game at Parkhead. Because if we're less than 3 points clear, they'll just beat us at Parkhead and win the title that way. Houston wants an improved deal. Nah, you've got plenty of time remaining, son. Okay, at least they understood that. Stuttgart in the semi-final of the Europa League, good for them. Alright, here we go. St Johnstone and Aberdeen away from home, the 2 games we have now. Jesus, that's brutal, man. It's tough. We need to win them though. The only game that I realistically don't think we have a chance to win is obviously the game at Parkhead. We're not going to beat them at Parkhead. It's just super unlikely. Could we? Maybe, but it's really unlikely. The most, let's just put it this way, the most likely result at Parkhead is that they beat us. And considering they came to Ibrox and beat us 6-3, they could beat us by a wide margin. So we need to be at least 3 points clear, and we need to have at least a decent gap in terms of the goal difference. And we need to win all these games basically that are left now, which means starting at St Johnstone, need to go up there and beat them. It'll be an unchanged lineup from the team that obviously just smashed Hibs. Here we go, let's fly right into it. Maximiliano Oliveira is wanted by a club. Who wants him? Udinese. Let's hope they offer a decent price, because I'll definitely let him go. 4-4-1-1 from St Johnstone here, even at home, obviously showing us the utmost respect. We are still the league leaders as we move into the last couple of games. I tell them to get creative from the off here, try and break down 2 banks of 4 that St Johnstone are obviously going to have. Andy Halliday playing today, maybe he'll give us a wee own goal or something. Xander Clark kicking it long. I thought he was going to go short there actually. It's headed away, picked up by O'Halloran. Let's get a quick goal here, guys. Start the game on the front foot. McGinn, Afif, got an overlap from Oliveira now. Cuts inside, hits it to Morelos, who's playing well recently. He's on a booking just now though. Anderson lumps it long for St Johnstone. Getting through their first early bit of pressure there. Fulton, oh my god, Fulton, get rid of that. Jesus, I thought he was going to get dispossessed there. Flicked on Oliveira to Afif. Jonas now, who had such a good game obviously against Hibs just there. Afif. Oliveira's away again, but Afif still trying to dribble, loses it. McGinn. Is Houston on the overlap? He is, but it goes to O'Halloran. O'Halloran beats his man, squeezes the cross in, and it's Alfredo Morelos again. Exactly the time of the season you want to be hitting form. Alfredo Morelos. It's just a shame he went through that bloody dry patch. If he'd have just started this run of form 2 or 3 games earlier, we would have been in a much better position. But I'm glad he's at least doing it now. Corner, Barjona stands it up, headed away by Anderson. Let's double the lead, please. Donis Avdiaj. That's not a good pass. Barjonas was running back the way. How is he going to get it there? Barjonas has it now, squares it. Morelos, acres of space. 2-0. Come on. Come on, Aberdeen. Still nothing each up at Pataudry. We'd like an Aberdeen victory. It's Quitongo playing it to Williamson now. Quitongo again. Blocked by Afif. Oliveira. McGinn. Let's make it 3. Barjonas takes a nice touch. Forward to Morelos. Hold it. Good man. Barjonas now. McGinn. Avdiaj. Oliveira's on the go. Afif. Oliveira. Afif's on the move now. Goes back into Barjonas. I love the way we're playing here. Oh, as I say that, Grimes nicks it. Claudio now. Chance to get forward. Pinch back. McGinn. Morelos. There's a chance here to hit them. Donis Avdiaj. Anderson with a sensational challenge there to stop him getting through. Clark to Shaughnessy now. Knocks it long, too easily towards Claudio. Murray Wallace so deals with him. Afif driving, still going. Davidson with the challenge, breaks to Avdiaj. Morelos for a hat-trick. There it is. The second game running, Alfredo Morelos hat-trick. This time it takes him 20.5 minutes. It's actually 2 first half hat-tricks in a row for Morelos. That is now 8 goals in his last 3 games, and this, as I said before, is the kind of form you want somebody in when you're at the business end of the season. Anderson goes long, Claudio can't get there, no foul. Fernandez now, let's make it 4, come on. Oliveira, bit of dodgy pass. McGinn does well to retain the ball though. Wallace, Jonas, we look so confident. Oh, as I say that, Andy Halliday managing to nick a pass. Grimes plays it through. Claudio, doesn't he beat Ian Fulton to the ball? Well done, Fulton. Fulton kicks long. Afif, oh, and acres of space to bring that down. Afif, but gives it away to Grimes immediately. Picked up by Jonas, Avdiaj, Afif. Forward for Morelos. Can he get a fourth? Morelos, he's obviously confident he's going to take the shot on there, but no real danger to Xander Clark's goal. That was a bit of a weird throw. Williamson now for St Johnstone, probing a goal back. Grimes holds it up, gives it away to Afif. Morelos now, is he in? He is in. Such a high line from St Johnstone. Morelos has to score for a fourth. He slowed his run there a bit, Morelos. Really should have got his fourth, and our fourth of course. Still nothing each at Pataudry. This draw's not exactly what we need, but it's a start. Avdiaj, Morelos, back to Jonas now. Oh, lovely flick. Avdiaj, Morelos is in for a fourth. Anderson, what a tackle that is. Afif takes a touch. Oliveira now, angled in. Avdiaj, 4. Great sweeping finish. It is 4, and you know, I've just got a wee bit of a flash there, a wee bit of concern. I'm going to bring on Odsonne Edouard for Morelos. Avdiaj's free kick goes over the bar. With Morelos being in such good form, with him being on a booking there, the last thing we need is him picking up a second booking and actually getting suspended. We need him playing every game right now if he's going to be in goal scoring form. Halliday losing it to O'Halloran. What tracking back by the winger there. Over the top, Edouard has a point to prove here. He'll not be starting with the form Morelos is in, but he can at least impress me, I suppose. O'Halloran though, it's a terrible ball after doing so well at the start of the highlight to win the ball back for us. Claudio, bit isolated out wide, but that's terrible from Houston. Claudio into the box, an easy goal here for Skugel. It's 1 back for St Johnstone. I'm going to tell them to concentrate when I can. Concentrate, guys, we can't be giving away shit like that. 1 goal matters when the goal difference is coming into play in the title race. Clark, Anderson, Shaughnessy, and hell, if they score another goal they're back in the game. Davidson, a terrible ball for Williamson. He will get there first, but under pressure now from Afif. It's Edouard who picks it up for us now. Takes far too long and goes back the way. Oliveira's ball's pretty poor. Edouard's flick on though. Avdiaj on the volley and he's blazed it. He's went for the spectacular there. Just bring that down. Advance on the goalkeeper and pick your spot there, son. Oh, Aberdeen are ahead at Pataudry. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Aberdeen taking the lead at Pataudry. And we need now to get as big of a goal gap as we can. Obviously, Celtic could well come back and win that one 4-1. But it is 1-0 to the Dons. Grimes takes the corner for St Johnstone. Afif away, picked up by Halliday though. Chance to shoot from distance. Thank God for Ian Fulton saving that one. I've said that a few times this season. And if we do manage to win this title, then the young goalkeeper's going to take some of the plaudits, certainly. O'Halloran pouncing on a bit of indecision from St Johnstone and then giving it immediately away to Easton. Halliday forward for Claudio. I don't like this. Skugel into the box, shoots, and it's a good save. Ian Fulton again. I'm not getting that concentration I asked for. We're giving St Johnstone a chance to get back into the game, and B, eat into our goal difference advantage. It is 2-0 Aberdeen at Pataudry. Williamson throws it. Quitongo now. Down the line for Dow. Come on, wake up for fuck's sake. Dow's ball in. An easy finish for Claudio. And all of a sudden, what would have been a 6-goal swing in the goal difference is now down to a 4-goal swing. And what was a comfortable battering for us is now actually in danger. Fernandez, I want a 5th goal here, no for the goal difference, but for the bloody result. I'm no longer confident that we're going to win this game at all. Oliveira forward, Edouard flicks her on. Poor ineffective play from the forward once again. Xander Clark forward for Claudio, away by Fernandez. Halliday on though. Houston down to Barjonas. Very nervy game now. Edouard has to hold this up better. Gives it away again. Easton hits Claudio, who's looked far better in every regard than Edouard today. Edouard makes a good decision there though, finding a thief, advancing on the goalkeeper, hitting the post. I can't tell him to push forward yet. Push forward, come on. Edouard has a 7.3, no idea how. It's 3-0 Aberdeen. Unbelievable scenes at Pataudry. Palmer for Avdiaj, who's actually been pretty good today, and Oliveira out for Dimitri Mitchell. Let's go with that and see what happens. 20 minutes left here at McDermott Park. Forward for Claudio. Somebody just pinch it off him please. Wotherspoon now. Dow takes a touch into Claudio, down in the chest. Fernandez with a brilliant challenge. Houston now, come on, let's counter. Odsonne Edouard, he's got support from a number of players, takes too long, gets it to Palmer though. He finds McGinn. Can McGinn get us a 5th and bury this? He can. John McGinn. It is back to a 6-goal swing. Celtic 3 down, us 3 up. What is the goal difference now? Let's have a look at the league table. Goal difference, we are 10 goals clear of them, and we will be 3 points clear of them. It's been a good day. It has been a good day. Sinclair scores, so we're now only 9 goals clear of them. I'm just waiting for another 3 Celtic goals here and they win. But it does not look likely now. We will be 9 goals and 3 points clear of Celtic after today's results. Wotherspoon out to Halliday, who takes a poor touch and gives it immediately to Jordan Houston. And we should get away 5-2 now. It's a pity we couldn't keep a clean sheet. We'd be a massive 11 points clear of them. Murdoch's ball back to Clark and Davidson. We're just seeing out time now at this point. Forward it goes, headed away, free kick St Johnstone apparently. Houston backed into Claudio, even though Houston was running towards the ball, whatever. Right, time ref please. Murray Davidson over the free kick. We want the whistle, everybody wants the whistle. There's the whistle. 5-2 victory. It's got to be passionate, hasn't it? Passionately, very happy with the team. And if I could give the same team talk to the Aberdeen squad, I would. 3-1, Aberdeen beat Celtic. Massive in the title race. 3 games left, including an Old Firm derby at Celtic Park, and we have the advantage at the top of the table. Such a tasty end to the season coming up. And you know what? That's it for this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. How could you not enjoy it? 11 goals scored, opening up a massive goal difference lead over Celtic, exactly when we needed Morelos to hit form. He's hit form. We've scored 15 goals in our last 3 games. We need to keep that kind of form going though into that Aberdeen game at Pataudry. As I say, hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. How could you not have? If you want to follow the series, of course, last 3 games of the season now, massive event as we finish the league season, looking for that title to stop Celtic's run towards 10 in a row. If you want to subscribe to the channel, I'd really be grateful for that. And obviously, you want to be seeing how this series ends now. So tense. Will we break again? Will we blow it again? Will we choke again? Or will we manage to see it through? Next episode is a bumper episode. We're going to play all 3 remaining games. So next episode, the league will be decided. We'll play Aberdeen at Pittodrie, we'll play Hamilton at Ibrox, and we'll go to Celtic Park. How good would it be to get a guard of honour at Celtic Park, already champions? That's asking for a lot. We're just focusing on the Aberdeen game that comes next. I hope to see you guys next time when we decide this league title.